two, alright, one. Hello, YouTubers and Spirit Halloween fans. This is Spirit Halloween 167 coming back again for a brand new video. And today's video is of the Home Depot Halloween as they just updated their selection. And I'm here with. Yeah. And today we will be talking about all the new anime props that they have added to their online collection. And so there's been a couple glitching, so I can't show most of the videos for them. And the first prop is of the 28 high voltage junction box. And this, I'm pretty sure this will be in store, and it's the same thing as Big Lots. It's just like the normal high voltage, but it's green now. So yeah, it's a little bigger. And so that's pretty much all about that. You guys pretty much know like what it does. And the next thing is just a little battery operated sign, but nothing really too cool about those. And then the next is the 11-inch Peekaboo Bear, and I'm pretty sure this is made by Techie, and I'm pretty sure this is at Spirit if I'm not 100%. Um, I'm pretty sure it is. And then the next one's the 58-inch Rising Glowing Ghoul. And he's actually pretty cool. He rises up, and he's much cheaper than the Rising one from last year. He's only 130. Yeah, he's actually pretty cool. I thought last year's one was a little bit too expensive. I think because he was kind of small. Yeah. And then the next one is your 72 animated spell making witch. It's just like a witch with a cauldron, not cauldron, a orb, and the orb just has a kaleidoscope in it, and she just talks. So nothing too spectacular with her. And then there is another 11-inch Peekaboo Bear, but this is the brown version. So pretty much the same thing. The other one was more of like a whitish, a beige. But yeah, so I wonder if they'll have both of them in stores. They're pretty cool. No props. The next one is the 9-inch zombie head-eating rat. So this guy just eats the rat. He's kind of small, but he's pretty effective. Not $50, maybe a little bit too much for him, but I'm not sure. Yeah. And then the next prop is the animated terror TV. He's $50. I'm pretty sure it's either the same one or similar to the one at Big Lots. Cheaper than Spirit's one. And I think it's similar to the one they had at Target last year. And so $50 is a kind of a decent price for them. Okay. And the next prop is a tinsel 48-inch spider. So just like a normal tinsel one that just lights up. Nothing too special with that. And the next one is the 80-inch Jurtai Cauldron Witch, which I'm pretty sure this is made by Seasonal Visions. $200. Maybe a little bit too expensive. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta see her in stores, but 80 inches is pretty tall. Um, yeah, yeah, it's actually pretty good. Oh, they have a lot of. Gemmy usually makes a lot of witch props, but now Seasonal Visions is starting to make witches too. Um, and then next is your skeleton one they usually have at Big Lots. This year they had tons of skeleton ones, and now Home Depot has the Greyhound, which is just a dog. And then next one they have the Harvester, which is very interesting. I don't know if they're actually going to have them in stores. Um, and wait, yeah, if he was in stores, he'd be pretty cool. And then the next one was the animated toaster. I'm pretty sure this is made by Gemmy. I think they posted it on their Facebook. $40. Just like a pretty cool tabletop. Spirit probably could have sold it too if they wanted to. And they have one of those little bobblehead standing witches that was 36 inches. They usually have them. They're $40. It's the little tiny guys, um, like the door greeters. Nothing really too cool about her. And then they have the 6 foot standing scarecrow, which is very similar to the one at Big Lots. Just does not have the hat and the arms are out. I'm pretty sure. And this one's $10 more, and he does like the same exact thing. So I'm not really sure what was the point of adding the $10 to it, but yeah, well it's 6 feet, but like his arms are wide, like they're stretched out. So yeah, and the next one is the 18-inch haunted suitcase, another tabletop, and he was actually sold at Cracker Barrel 2 years ago. He was 70. I'm pretty sure he's actually very big. He's actually pretty big. Um, and then yeah, he might actually be pretty cool to pick up. I'm not sure. And then they have a flying bat, which is your normal. This ones that fly around. And then they have a skeleton 17-inch shaking spider for $130. So it's pretty tiny. In the picture, it looks actually pretty big, but in the description, it said it's 17-inch, which is pretty small. But he shakes, so that'll be pretty interesting. But he's 130, which might be a little bit too much, but you never know. And then they have a 36-inch mummy. So these are another like door greeter ones. Just a mummy version. So if you like mummies, I'd probably pick them up because he'll probably never come back. Um, and they have a 11-inch, another skeleton one of the animated dog. And then they have a werewolf dad that's 200. I'm not really sure what he does. And then there's a animated skeleton playing harmonica. So that's just like another one that you just put on a table. And then there's a hanging witch for $20. And then now I can go on to page 2 if it lets me. If it loads, I'm gonna have to refresh it. Yeah. Okay. Is this it, or is this still the first page? Nope. This is still the first page. I might be able to get up to the second. If this doesn't work, then I don't know. Please work. Please work. Okay. Yes, I got it to work. Okay. And then they have another door greeter, 36-inch animated butler. Pretty. They usually have the butler ones that just talk and have the bobble mouth, bobblehead ones. And then they do have the escape from the grave, which I actually have. He's actually a very cool prop. For like any cemetery or haunted house, whatever you want. So he's actually pretty cool. And then they do have. What are you gonna say? Yeah, he's made by Techie, so. And then they just have some more band playing ones. And then they do have $100 animated twisting body mummy, which I'm pretty sure has been on their website for a couple years now. I've never really seen anyone have it, so I'm not really sure if it's good or not. And then they do have a 72-inch tinsel ghost tree, which is similar to the tinsel ghost tree at Big Lots. That's 50. But this one's a little taller. It might actually be the same thing. I'm not 100% sure. It's cheaper, but I'm not sure how tall it was when I went. And they do have an Angel of Death, 36-inch, so it's like the littler version, not the life-size one. So nothing too exciting. He's 40, and then they do have a animated Ghost Bride. So a lot of smaller props, and they do the jumping spider, which Spirit actually has it for $10 cheaper this year. It's $50, and then they have the motorcycle riding Reaper for $300, which I made a video on that earlier too. And they have the cage bird, and then a $90 72-inch Grim Reaper moving hood. So the hood flips back, which I'm pretty sure Haunt Gamer, didn't you like that one from Big Lots?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so now they have a life-size version.